The Golden State squad coming through the tunnel earlier, with the Warriors faithful anxiously awaiting their arrival on the court. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. On the perimeter, it's the talented duo of George and Kawhi. Morris and Zubac play together up front, and it's Westbrook in at the point. And for Golden State, the core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards, with Draymond at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Doris, a lot of veteran players taking the floor tonight. What do you expect when there's this much experience out there?
When you're talking about experienced teams, generally speaking, they play smart, they play under control, they know how to execute a game plan, and most importantly, if this comes down to a possession battle, neither team will get rattled.
Here we go. So the Clippers win the tip. Here's Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
Well, the mid-range is certainly the area that he is most comfortable. Kawhi Leonard, that's where he started, folks.
Looney, a screen on Westbrook. Drive by Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Curry against Westbrook. Looney, the screen. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Zubac.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
This Clipper squad is quite the mix of players, Doris. Potentially the mix to make a run.
I mean, certainly you need seasoned veterans that can still get it done and young guys who can contribute. They've got both of those things and incredible depth. For the Clippers, to me, it's about one thing. How healthy are your stars?
The 3, George. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney inside, guarded by Morris. Curry against Westbrook. Outside Curry. Looney, the screen. Puts up a deep 3. Curry gets the bucket.
Well, the pick and roll is a play that Curry loves to operate, and he's always asking and seeking opportunities in this kind of situation.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. On the mark with the 15-footer.
Now, Kawhi Leonard consistently efficient with his scoring ability. Nice jumper.
Curry against Westbrook. There's the triple. And Looney with the slam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Leonard. Rebound by Wiggins. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Pass to Curry. Here's the 3. Paul George pulls it in. The Clippers trail. For 3, Westbrook. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Now here's Curry. Inside. Oh, George with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Curry against Westbrook. Oh, nice D from Curry.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Brandon.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
Now here's Westbrook. Yet to see a basket. Knocks down the long J.
Three ball.
Well, Russell Westbrook, he's not super efficient from three, but if you give one, he's going to give it right back.
To the inside, Looney. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Leonard. Shoots over Wiggins. Shot by Leonard, no good.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Wiggins passes to Curry. Green against Morris. Lets it go from deep. And that's good. Stephen Curry for three. Curry's got 9 points.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Thompson against George. Pass to Zubats. Looney with some nice D.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And it's Green missing. Leonard on the wing, pounded by Wiggins. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And the Clippers miss again. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
The Warriors leading. So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Robert Covington is out there with Mason Plumlee. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's George in at the 2. Here's Paul. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Pass to Payton. Left side Kuminga. Clock at 6. Here's Curry. Over George.
Well, that's the wingspan of Paul George. He is so good at bothering shooters with that length.
Puts it up from 12. And it's in there.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Ball finds Curry. Saric a screen on George. Curry, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Draymond Green is one of the most versatile defenders in league history. He said, quote, "I'm comfortable guarding anybody." But he also said, "I love playing against those big guys. They're thinking they've got a mismatch, but I'm built for this. It won't be as easy as you think it's going to be," Brian.
Allie, he always takes that challenge, doesn't he? Thank you. Now here's Paul. No points yet. For 3. Curry buries the triple. Of course, we live in the era of advanced analytics. Numbers about everything. you think there's a stat that deserves more love?
You are so right about the analytics. They can tell us what the high-value shots are, what kinds of players you'd like to have on the offensive end. Here's the one thing teams struggle with: how to define quality defense. And the challenge is the floor is so spaced and the shooting is so good that perhaps we need to come up with different metrics to define good defense. That's one key area.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And this is a shot Paul George makes consistently, right? When he's in rhythm, he's ready to fire off the bounce.
Now here's Curry. 12 points for him. Outside Payton. Outside Kuminga. Outside Paul. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal
Chris
foul.
Paul will go down as one of the great floor generals to ever play the game. He is the maestro at orchestrating offense.
Paul. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Warriors make some changes. Looney's checked in for Saric. Green comes in for Kuminga, and it's Thompson in for Payton. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Zubats, he's checked in for Plumlee. Morris comes in for Covington. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Powell, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Mann. Both good from the line that time. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Thompson passes to Curry. Back to Thompson. Outside, Green. Here's a 3 from Paul. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
They get it back. Here's Morris. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Thompson for 3. The kick out, Curry. Golden State with a rebound. Paul for 3. Here's Looney. Oh, look at Looney finding space inside.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Curry against George. George draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here they come. And here's Curry for 3. Oh, Curry with the hustle.
Boy, you get Steph Curry rolling downhill in the open floor. He can finish off a break with such style.
Timeout called, the Clippers.
Here we go. Make some noise, fans, for your Warriors. 16.
Wiggins, he's checked in for the Warriors. Norman Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers. .110 left to play in the first half. Back to Westbrook. Can they get it? The Warriors pull it in.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Wiggins. To the middle. Paul, shot is off.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Powell passes to Morris. Green with the defensive effort. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Paul with it. Back to Thompson. Three-pointer. Another three for Golden State.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Powell outside. Morris, a screen on Thompson. Powell passes to Morris. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Warriors ahead. They lead by 14. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Guys, thanks. Andrew, this team has set the tone at the defensive end. What's working for you?
We just got after it. That's the main thing. We just try to make them uncomfortable, test everything, and, we were converting on the other side.
It's all about the effort. Back to you.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
One more time, fans. Let's hear it.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
The core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. That's the Warriors 5. Now here's Westbrook. Out to Leonard. Morris, a screen on Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Morris can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Then this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Curry. 18 points for him. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Zubac. Well, the Clippers shooting only 23% so far. It's stolen by Looney. Curry against George. Curry passes to Green. Now here's Curry, guarded closely. Thompson outside. Drains the triple. Thompson's got 6.
This guy is on the short list of the all-time great three-point shooters. Klay Thompson's stroke is flawless.
All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubac, what do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
Curry surveys. Green with a screen on Westbrook. The 3 from Curry. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Thompson against George. Morris for 3. The Warriors pull it in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Clippers are certainly a deep team, and Kawhi Leonard said, we have a lot of talented wings on our team that can play both ways. Dribble, shoot the ball, able to guard multiple positions, and I think that's what you need right now in the NBA. Guys that can guard, switch, and knock down open shots. Brian?
Yeah, true enough. Allie, thanks. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
It's the North Zone Nation. Here they come. It's your Chief X Breaker.
Warriors making a switch here. Paul's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Powell, he's checked in for Morris. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Now here's Leonard. He's got 6. Zubac with a screen on Wiggins. Zubac inside. Looney's there. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Kevon Looney picks one up.
How about Zubac making great use of the up fake, get that defender off balance.
2 shots.
Shoot two.
The free throw drops from Zubac.
It's been great watching Ivica Zubac's growth. This guy, his game has evolved and his role is increasing.
He's off on the second. And so Paul will bring it up for the Warriors. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Outside Curry. Launches a three. And it's Paul with the three. Paul's got 5 now.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Westbrook gets the bucket.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Thompson. He has 6. Paul passes to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Here's Curry, pounded by Westbrook. Curry's shot is off.
Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Here's Paul. The Clippers grab the miss. It's Powell, high post. Still no points. Westbrook outside. Pass to Zubac. Rebounded by Chris Paul. The Warriors have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Curry passes to Looney. That one goes. Count it. Give him 8 points now.
Well, at this point, if you get the ball into Steph Curry's hands, good things will happen. He's toying with the defense out of the pick and roll.
Now Westbrook. He has 6. Pass to George. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. George has got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They've done a great job containing Westbrook. And with his explosiveness, that is not an easy task. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 16-point game. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Norman Powell out there with Robert Covington. Then there's George. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Plumlee in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Curry.
This is not a guy who's going to back down for contact. Steph Curry takes the knock inside, and for a jump shot specialist, this guy draws his share of fouls.
At the line for the Dubs.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Their offensive game plan has been simple. look to shoot it often from outside the arc, and the results have been outstanding.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And that one falls for Curry.
Boy, from the charity stripe, Stephen Curry will go down as one of the best to ever do it.
Saric checks in for the Warriors. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Los Angeles shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Man, the pass to Powell. No good on the three. Outside Payton. Pass to Paul. Saric, a screen on George. Curry, no good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
From 10 feet away. And George gets it to go on the assist from Powell.
Boy, you have to love his demeanor today. Paul George has been dialed in, nothing distracting him.
Saric, a screen on George. And a deep three from Curry. The Clippers grab the miss. Powell's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to George. George draws the double. Not going to go that time. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Curry passes to Paul. Saric, a screen on George. The three from Curry. That won't go either for Curry.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Plumlee. Now Powell. To the paint. George draws the double. Good work there as it goes. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
Oh my goodness, Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Now here's Paul, tightly guarded. The rebound by Mann. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to George. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Now Plumlee. And he gets the bucket.
We know Paul George, a very capable playmaker, guys. He is brilliant as a passer.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Timeout called, the Warriors.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hot squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Getting ready for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Saric. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Payton. And it's Klay Thompson in for Paul. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to Looney. Looney puts it on the deck, and Looney with the slam.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
George against Thompson. Morris sets a screen. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. His man, pass to George, just 4 to shoot. Leonard for 3. Leonard, a threat from deep.
And Kawhi, if you look at the numbers, is a consistent three-point threat, and this guy is capable in the clutch. Contest those opportunities.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's George. Nice D from Thompson. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 22 was their biggest lead. Outside Curry from deep three-point range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Warriors.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Stephen Curry.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. A minute 6 left to play in the fourth quarter. Powell outside. Pass to Highland. Martin a screen. 6 to shoot. And Highland, here we go. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Clock is at 3. Let's go with a 3.
I'll tell you, you cannot shake Chris Paul when he's locked in. His defense is as good as it gets.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Nice shot by Kuminga.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Now here's Highland. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And here are the Warriors now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Outside Paul. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. Last but not least, here is your New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.